Peggy 16.
Sega.
Hello and welcome to the Shogun II Total War Battle Report. My name's Kiren Bridgen and I'm the Studio Communications Manager for the Creative Assembly, the studio behind Shogun II Total War. And I'm joined today by Ingimar Ingimar, who will of course introduce himself now.
Hi, I'm Ingimar Gudmunsson, Land Battle AI Programmer.
Yep, and Ingimar, as well as having an extremely difficult to pronounce name, is of course our Battle AI Programmer for Land Battles. So he'll be kind of going through what the AI is going to do today and telling us a little bit about what we can expect from the AI in Shogun II. Just to note, please, this is pre-alpha footage, so please don't judge us too harshly. We've got a little way to go in development yet. As you can see here, the unit detail in Shogun II is far beyond and above what we've been able to achieve in Total War's predecessors, with almost double the amount of body parts per unit. The general speeches also make a welcome return in Shogun II. All of these, of course, are varied and different, depending on exactly your general's personality, his attitude toward the enemy, and any conflicts and battles you may have fought with the enemy previously, bringing a level of realism to the battlefield that makes you feel like you've genuinely created and worked within a long-going campaign. We'll be playing as the Chosokabe faction, seen here, the guys in the black armour with the white mons on their banner, and we'll be playing against the evil and dastardly Takeda faction, who of course have the red banners with the black mons on them. Okay, so with the general speeches done and my army suitably buoyed, we're ready to enter combat. So, my army is going to consist of the very brave General Motochika, 5 Katana cavalry, of course, samurai on horseback, 4 Katana samurai, very good elite kind of hand-to-hand units, 5 Yari Ashigaru, that's peasants with spears, and 5 Bow Ashigaru, that's peasants with bows. And Ingimar, what's the Takeda forces going to consist of?
Right, so the Takeda army is made up of the fearsome General Shogun, 4 Katana units, 5 Yari Ashigaru units, and double the amount of Bow Ashigaru as the player has.
So, you can see now that the Takedas move forwards toward our line, and our own Chosokabe samurai are now being sent forward to engage them. I guess, Ingimar, my question here is, when does the AI know how to be aggressive or defensive?
Coming in from the campaign map, it will have certain objectives to complete. Now, those objectives, we've loosened the coupling between the two so that the AIs now should be more flexible, so that if it's completely outnumbered on the attack, it might be a bit defensive, or vice versa. If it's massively overpowering on the defense, it might be aggressive.
Okay, so, as you can see now, the matched combat's coming into play. All of these units are attacking one another in very well motion captured hand-to-hand matched combat. We use, of course, real professional martial artists in order to motion capture this stuff to make sure it's as realistic as possible. Unfortunately, all the matched combat in the world doesn't help, and my own samurai are roundly beaten and rout from the battlefield in complete dishonour. And the enemy samurai return to their lines. We're sending our archers forward, and they'll of course be protecting the bulk of our army, made up of course of these Hua Yari